Pocket Bard. Okay. Oh. Okay, interesting. Alrighty. Is everybody ready? Alrighty. I'm gonna take that as yeses.
Whoa!
Welcome back. I know it's been 14 days since the last time, so I know it might be a bit hard to remember what has happened. But is anybody willing to do a small recap? That's one no. Alright, there's a nose goes.
My nose is touched.
You need to show proof.
Ah!
Okay.
You know, screw it. I'll do it. I think I have an idea of what
That was
happened
pretty good.
last time.
That was good.
Like
I'll-
that wasn't even uncovered long enough for the camera to actually focus on anything, though.
Yeah.
All
Behold
right.
the sun.
All right. So last time, a lot happened. They finished meeting with Marcane, coming up with a deal to get some items from the vault in the tower in town. Afterwards, they went to bed, woke up next morning, explored town a little bit. Bong and Zarek did some guild work for them to get some information on that front. They, Fern, and Corin. They and Corin. No, I'm sorry. Back it up here. They and Fern. There's a lot of moving parts here, everybody. They had they messing with the orb that they got from Rosemary, who approached from the flying ship. Freya, help me out here. What's the name of that flying ship?
Gosh, I don't remember. It was the
The chain of events was
yeah. I can't remember what the ship was called at this current moment in time, but
Gotcha.
it was the
Yeah.
like Band of Ravens or something like that.
Yeah, the ship that belonged to the Band of Ravens. They along their group was Rosemary from a while back. Rosemary met with the party, delivered the orb, and said, "I want nothing to do with this, and I will see you all later," and promptly left to do her own thing. Thay and Fern messed around with the orb a little bit. Thay lost some memories. Was able to get it
important
back.
ones back.
Yep.
The fight's still gone. The important memories are back, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yep. And then the party met up, I believe, at the square in town. And Thay and Fern also have wedding rings on their fingers. Freya, over to you.
Alrighty. But yes, so that is a pretty well. I think the only thing you missed was talking to what was the name of the lady? 1 second.
Oh, I just included that with Bong and Zarek's business with the guild.
And then there was meeting up with Eos
Eos as well.
and Bong turning into a bear.
Oh yes, Bong got his werebear vibe.
Oh yeah.
And then 1 second, let me just get to the. There it is. There it is. The person that you talked to was Salee Corvine. Yep. Saeela Corvine. Miss Corvine.
Miss Corvine. Got it.
Or Mistress Corvine. Yeah. But yes, so that was the person that you guys ended up talking to. And they said, "Yeah, I can help you get in there to get the items you want, but you're gonna need to do some stuff for me."
Go down to the sewers, find some guards that went down there. Either find them alive or find out what happened to them and take care of the monsters that are down there, I believe.
Yes, I believe it was go down there, just double check whether or not they're actually dead.
Yeah.
And then take care of the Frogamoth. That is down there inside of the Forbidden Cistern that those people originally were sent to kill. But yes. So, with that, it is the morning of the next day. We can say that you guys have gone to pick up your different equipment and the like, as it all should be ready by the time you get there.
My +2 plate and +2 shield.
Yep.
All right, your boy's gonna be loaded.
And then also the color changing armor for Corin, I believe.
Items.
Oh, goodness.
Not a +1 all-purpose tool.
Now there are a couple items and the like that you guys were able to choose from in order to like give the Corvine so that they're able to get you the right pathways to those items, essentially. I'm not sure if any of you guys thought about those items, but you guys will still probably have at least one session before that part happens, at least. So just keep in mind and whatnot. Take a gander. Can always resend the item list to y'all on the D&D chat if you need it. But yes, so yeah, you guys have collected it. You guys are currently within the Spiral Market. The Mistress Corvine has kind of when you guys went to pick up your goods, there also was a note explaining where you guys needed to go. There seems to be a manhole cover a manhole cover. I don't understand what the face is for. Okay.
I'm not gonna say it.
You're not?
No.
Am I missing something? Or am I being obtuse? Okay, yeah, anyway, so,
What's his name?
I'm not going in his hole without knowing his name.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Son of a bitch.
Thank you, Bailey.
Oh, God damn it. Alright, so.
You're welcome.
But yes, this cover of the sewers, because I can't say the other one apparently without getting eyeballs. Anyway.
A manhole cover.
We could have had a sewer grave, but instead we needed a manhole cover.
Okay. So, yeah, it's off in a much older part of the city. Seems like this place still has some of the old, super old architecture. The runes that are engraved in this section on the street are of, like, primordial and celestial sort of like old celestial and old primordial, even older than what is currently there, and is known as normal primordial. But yeah, do you guys hop down into the sewer?
I don't want to get this shit in my fur.
I don't want to get this stuff in my boots, but this is the
Wait.
job we were volunteered for.
It's stinky.
We'll have enough. We'll have enough gold afterwards for a nice hot bath afterwards.
Well, you better, or I'm taking your cut.
I was gonna say you're paying for the polish on this brand new set of armor.
Well, what a better time to battle test your new gear.
Oh, very true.
Hmm.
Oh, we are fighting something down here, aren't we?
Oh, 100%.
I better
Right.
be a good reason.
And I cast power word fortify on everybody. Everybody gets
I like that
30 temp HP.
I like that
Woohoo!
it's power word fortify, but you just went.
It's like this makes more sense to me than fortify.
It's just like
Just
It just says
Fortify.
word. You don't. It doesn't say what word. You can just be like, bungalow.
it'd be like, hey, bitch, and then boom, there you go.
Logos.
Bitch, fortify.
Bogos.
I have
Logos
have
have
been
been minted.
Do I still have 2 points of exhaustion?
No, it's the next day. You've had a long rest.
Okay, I just
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to.
I got it.
it
Wait,
away.
hold on. Let me do the long rest, and then I will take away that spell slot because I was missing spell. I took a damage from what?
Everybody took damage from something. I don't know.
Wasn't it
What
the
the hell
orc?
did I get hit by?
Probably me.
Yeah, you probably gave me psychic damage.
Yeah, probably.
It's a recurring theme now.
Oh, why is Corin large?
Why not?
You can't just ask people why they're large.
I mean, that's accurate.
Have you ever seen a bear?
Yes, yes.
Specifically, a polar bear.
No, thankfully not. I would be
Werebear.
dead
Could we just have one of
otherwise.
those?
How do I change your dimensions?
I mean, you don't have to.
I definitely want to be.
I was like, you got 4 of us just like sneaking through the sewers, and just Corin just in the back, just like wiggling through the sewer.
Corin and
Yep.
Thay at the back, wiggling and going clunk, 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 clunk.
Mm-hmm.
I have something for this.
Wading through shit water.
Who would have thought it?
That's-
Food smells so bad.
As you guys kind of hop down in here, you would notice as 1 second, I'm gonna change the music. You would notice as you're inside of a pipe, as if like, taking off this cover and whatnot. You take it off, you go in there, you put it over on top, and you notice that like the water underneath you, at least inside of this pipe, is clean.
I got sick of us complaining about the smell.
No, it's the water inside the pipe's clean. Outside is a whole nother issue. But you guys have 2 directions that you guys can really go.
I would like to smell both directions.
Okay, give me perceptions.
And because they're smell based, I get advantage.
Yep. Alrighty. Which are we smelling first?
The bend.
Alright, there's 2 different bends. Okay, that one.
Bend or the
Well, there's
bend?
only one immediately next to my character.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, it smells like clean water in that direction. You can also smell, like, the underground, moist, mucky, like, moldy kind of smell as well. as if there might be an opening off in that direction that you could get out of this large tube.
Well, which way do you think is stinkier? I feel like the problem's going to be towards wherever it's stinkier.
Okay, so you
We're
were
gonna
talking
whip
about
it.
this way, this bend.
No, no. This is me moving to the second bin to investigate it.
Oh, okay. In which case, yeah, give me another perception. Oh yeah. That way, like the farther down that way you go, the less of the gross smell you smell. It seems like it goes on that way, and there's probably no ventilation or easy way out in that direction.
We go this way.
Fair enough.
What are we down here to deal with, Bond?
I was told that there would be some type of aberration down here. Something frog related. A frogolith?
Frogamoth?
A frogamoth.
Those
Would
on
I know what
tight.
that is?
Alrighty.
I-
So to your left, there seems to be a slightly cracked door. And then to your right, it kind of goes off in a direction. And if you look north, it looks like the pipe has been kind of collapsed in on. As there is a bunch of large rocks in that area that have kind of like smashed it in and have made its way into the pipe.
Yeah.
But right here, there's a way out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would I recognize what a frogamoth is?
Give me an Arcana.
Frogolith?
Frogamoth.
Frogamoth.
For our sake, I'm hoping it's more frog than it is moth.
Do not moth. Uh, 23?
23? Yeah, you know that that is some type of aberration. You also know that the closer you get to one of these things, the more mutated creatures and flora might be.
So, if that's the case, then as we get closer, we'll run into more mutated things. Be on the lookout for rats with 6 legs, stuff like that.
That is more legs than it ever needs to have. But I'll keep an eye out.
Alright. I say over here is where the collapsed pipe is with the large
Okay.
rocks and whatnot.
So we're not going that way.
Is it completely blocked off, or can we
There.
like?
Get
Oh.
back here!
Can I not hop from the pipe to the sidewalk?
No.
It's not actually
it's-
open.
Yeah, it's just so that you're able to like, see. The most open door right here, like this is like a cracked open door that you'd be able to push open if you wanted to behind. But you could also continue to follow the pipe. There might be other doors in other places.
Could we move the rubble here? Or is it completely like caved out?
You could certainly try, but like the metal has been dented in and broken, and like there's
So no.
rocks within that and whatnot. So
Oh,
Is this a hatch?
there's a hatch, and that hatch would lead you back up to the top side.
Oh, not to these hallways.
Nope.
I'm gonna open the door.
I'm gonna open the door. You open the door. You are greeted with a wall. And if you were to look closely at the wall, you'd be able to see like little mushrooms that are like glowing slightly.
Faye, is this one of your mutations? Well, not your mutation, but the mutations you spoke about.
think mushrooms, some fungus can glow, but let me take a look.
All right. Give me a nature if you'd like.
Take a propaganda.
You're gonna take a propaganda.
Yeah.
Propaganda.
24.
Say no to shrooms.
Yes, you would know that these specific mushrooms, the way they are growing and whatnot, especially in this type of area, probably wouldn't be any of the ones that naturally grow or glow. But for some reason, these ones are kind of glowy.
So normally they wouldn't be
Yeah.
a naturally glowing one.
Yep.
Well, probably. Which means we're kind of on the right track.
Corin and Zarek, you guys have gone down the other way. What are you guys trying to do over here?
I'm just following the bear.
Okay. Corin, what are you
I'm
trying
just following my nose.
Alrighty. You can give me another perception if you want to know what's going on, but, you know, at this point it'll be hard to distinguish the smell from the outside now that the door's open. If you look to the left, you can see there's another door. That door does
What's
not...
the door smell like?
What's the door smell like?
What whiffs am I getting from underneath it?
It smells like shit and gross and sewer. Can also smell like what seems to be like musty cloth, like that really gross smell that cloth will get when it's sitting in an area for too long.
Mildew.
Yeah, the mildewy smell. Alright, we'll swap back over to the other. So you guys are out here and you're able to kind of look around and see. You do notice as the pipe like looks like you're able to kind of climb over it if you wanted to. You guys can give me perceptions to see if you notice anything special or out of the ordinary. Yeah.
Detective Bong at your
What's your
service.
elf eyes see? Moral support.
Yeah, you know what? This is definitely a sewer. Bong, you will notice over here there seems to be an archway.
Bailey rolled a 1.
Oh no. Yeah.
We are not beating the allegations.
this is definitely a sewer.
It's just-
Man, it's real dinky in here.
Yeah, we're dinky.
Is there a sewer in here, dear? I can't tell.
I think it is. I don't know.
Alright, Bong, so with your, precursory kind of look around, you notice that there is a large arch over here. You might be able to get over the pipe if you so desire. And then it looks like there's a door to your north. And it also kind of looks like there's a little cubby hole or something along those lines to your north as well. What would you like to do with this information? Because Zarek and Corin are very far away.
Well, I'm thinking this aberration is probably, Froggermoth. That sounds like it's relatively huge. It might be in an open area. We might be able to climb over the pipe from over here, if we so choose.
Probably.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Froggermoths? I don't think I've ever seen one. Are they
large?
They are definitely. They are normally considered large. They have been known to get bigger.
Normally.
Normally considered large.
Okay.
Normally.
Normally considered large.
Okay.
There's what I assume.
curveball
There's what I believe to be a broom closet over here, but I don't think we'll find our target in there.
Might be worth just to check it out.
You want to go peek at the door?
First off, let's shout back, let them know that we're out here, so that they know whereabouts we are.
What?
And I kind of poke my head through the door. We're out this side, over here, so that you're not curious of where we are.
Okay. Leave the door open. If anything, we'll meet you guys outside.
I'm following my nose.
Where
Okay.
did you say the broom closet was, Bong?
If we head to the right of the pipe up here,
Here.
I mean the sewers can be rather expansive. Might lead to more spots. We could just open the door and peek and see what's on the other side, and then just double back.
So as you get there, Fern, you would notice to your left there seems to be some doors, and also in front of you there seems to be a door. Alrighty, do you go in?
One of these doors is not like the other.
Sure, why not?
Alrighty, you go in
That's
here.
a grave.
Yeah, and there's a sarcophagi just kind of chilling in there. This place is very old. Strikingly, there's no spider webs in here, and shockingly. But it does look like as if this was... one second. Okay. Yeah, this place looks as if it was... people have been in here, but, like... not recently. Not
Okay.
too recently.
Is there a name on the sarcophagus?
What languages do you know?
Not a lot. Fucking Elvish and Sylvan in common.
No, you do not know what language is on there.
Anybody read this?
Mine literally only says common, and I feel like that's wrong.
Common, Elvish,
So
and
if you
like,
go
giant.
over to your features down at the bottom, I think there's languages. I know it's somewhere in here. There's like a specific spot for languages. I just
Yeah, it's on the main page, on the details page. It's the bottom right.
yeah, but there was.
It literally only says common.
Oh yeah. If you need to look at your other character sheet, you can. If you have access to it, I mean.
You took it. No, it's impossible. Okay. Abyssal, common, and elvish.
Do you know how to change it on this sheet, Bailey?
Yeah, I do.
It is not abyssal, or elvish, or German. How about you, my furbolg friend?
I've got common, Elvish, and giant.
Nope, none of y'all can read that language.
Cyberdeck Scaver.
What?
Are you all right, Thay?
Was not in character.
I know. I know that reference. Can I take some paper out from my my pack and like shade over it?
Certainly.
Maybe we'll find someone that can read this language.
Absolutely. We're gonna hop over to Zarek and Corin. Where are you guys going?
Big guy, where are we going?
I don't know where we're going.
What's your
What's
notes on
the
ya?
where the flight?
Huh?
Is it just in that cap?
Yeah, it ends with the cap. It looks like there's a way that you can like turn it on the inside of the door, and you could push it open if you wanted.
We'll go this way.
Okay.
Alrighty, you gonna open the door?
Open sesame.
Give me a strength check. Athletics would work.
Got one of my favorite skill checks.
With a 29, yeah, it was there for a second, and then you were just like, you put a little bit more ass in it, and it just opens. for you.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right.
Ready? You see, there's a tiny little purple bag on the floor.
I sniff it.
You sniff it. It's a bag. It smells like a bag. It is very. It's a very purple bag. It also smells a lot like mildew.
I want to open it and
Yep.
just see like what's inside.
Alrighty, you open up the bag and
I'm like leaning over his shoulder, also trying to look in the bag with him.
as you go to open up the bag, it kind of like lunges forward at you for a second,
Oh no.
and a rat pops out of it and scurries away. Kind of like hops like right out of the top of the bag and just
Reaction to pounce on it.
just sure roll roll me athletics, I guess. Yeah, you fucking.
Oh, shit.
It's pounced on. Are you crushing it?
I'm eating it.
You're eating the rat? Okay. Just. It's like,
I think Rosie got out of here when she did.
I'm a mouse.
I was
13.
feeling snackish, and instincts took over.
Yeah, I'm just going to just walk over here and just like
What else was in the bag, though?
Rat shit.
Oh no, I was asking Jawline.
Oh.
rash it.
It's a pretty bag, though.
Not anymore.
I'm gonna shake it out as well as I can and take the bag.
Alrighty, you do so, and a surprising amount of rat shit comes out. Like, wow, there's a lot of rat shit surprising amount. It's weird. Do you want to take a closer look at this thing?
Yes.
Certainly. Give me like an investigation.
Cord doesn't like this skill check.
I mean, you know, the more you're holding it, the more you look at it, the more you're like, yeah, this is very pretty. Also, it does stink a little bit, but it's like in surprisingly good condition for being down here. Who knows? Maybe it's special.
You know what? I'll investigate it just because. Just see what happens. Nope, nothing better.
Nope, nothing better. Yeah, you guys
It's a
found
pretty bag, right?
it is very pretty. You'll notice is like there seems to be this nice sort of gold thread weaved into the seams of the bag. It's very pretty. I will tell
Are we really
you.
gonna be taking the bag full of rash shit with us, buddy?
It's not full of rat shit anymore.
Well, it was.
Alrighty. Uh-oh, what happened? Did I accidentally close it?
Hello?
Did you?
Yeah, pocket barred closed for some reason. That's fine, everything's okay.
I say, should we find everyone else, or where do we want to go? Cause I'm following you. I'm following your nose and everything.
I too am following my nose.
Alright, well, with that small bit there, we're gonna hop on over to the other guys. So, you guys looking at here, the sarcophagus doesn't look like it has been opened. I don't know if you guys want to open it and be loot goblins, or if you guys are just gonna leave it like that. That's up to you.
Does anybody else think that this is a really strange place for a tomb to be in?
Yeah.
Quite.
Should we open it? No, we shouldn't.
I'm not really one for disturbing the dead. But what
I
if the
mean, it's like
Frogamoth is in
people-
there?
we're kind of looking for that, so I mean, I guess.
You're gonna open up the.
Not for
Are
the
you-
sake of loot, but for the sake of our safety.
If it's empty, then that's also probably a problem.
Give me an athletics.
I have a crowbar. Can I use it to give him
Give advantage? Yeah, you can just hand him the crowbar and be like, here you go. Yeah, oh, fuck yeah.
Are you experienced in grave robbing, Bung?
I'd like.
Have you seen what I do for a living?
I thought you worked in spice trade.
I do work in spice trading, but the trading sometimes
Spice.
requires you to be spicy. Requires you to be
With
innovative.
a crowbar?
And I'm just gonna rifle through it. I've got a crowbar. I've got a hooded lantern. I've got an ice pick. Exactly 1,000
What are
ball
you
bearings.
using an ice pick for? I don't know why I turned square. What are you using an ice pick for?
But sometimes people are.
People!
Wait, is it canonical Bong has lobotomized somebody using an ice pick?
Apparently.
I've never lobotomized anybody, but people have thought I was about to lobotomize them, and they tend to be a little bit more persuasive after.
I must have had some shit over there.
So you've tortured. I feel like.
It's only opening
you-
up more questions.
I feel like.
Bailey,
Y'all are having this conversation, and I've already got it open.
No, I know. I just feel like Corin and Zarek just heard her just yell, "People!"
100%. Everybody would kind of hear that. As it just
They would.
echoes.
That's right.
Some people up top side also heard the echoes of it.
Like, oh?
There's people underground.
I think those are our friends.
Okay. I am going to need a. Not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh god, it's gonna be a banshee.
I'm gonna need a. I'm gonna need you to roll me a D9.
9?
Yes.
I don't have one of those.
Well, you're gonna have to do it in the on the thing online. I'm sorry.
Fine. 69.
Yes.
Nice.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. So you're going to find in there what seems to be a humanoid skeleton, wearing these very nice, sort of elegant-looking robes that haven't seemed to have aged whatsoever, compared to the body being almost completely bones. But underneath their hands, there seems to be a hilt of a sword. You're gonna grab the hilt? Alright, you grab the hilt, and... No.
Wisdom saving throw.
Nope. 1 second, I just need to make sure that it is...
If you're
Didn't
looking
you
in
find
mirror,
a shard of a
cast
shattered
Hold
blade?
Huh?
I might be thinking
I
of
was gonna
something
say-
else.
I was gonna say, if you're looking in a mirror, can you cast Hold Person on yourself?
Wouldn't the mirror reflect? Well, yeah, I guess.
It's a target. You
But
can
then
see.
wouldn't
it's a
you then
target you can
immediately
see.
lose concentration on it?
No, because it just makes you paralyzed. You don't lose concentration when you're paralyzed.
Alrighty. You don't have any spell slots, do you?
I have plenty.
Alright. Well,
What kind of a question is that?
yeah.
I don't have any anymore.
So, there seems to be an engraving that you can't read because it's in the same language that is on the sarcophagus. But it looks like the gem that's in the middle of the hilt, towards where the base of a sword would be, can kind of like, you can push it in a little bit.
Press the button.
Oh, the leather crug.
Saber.
Okay. If you have a spell slot, you can expend it now. Just tell me what level it would be.
Right.
I'll
Level 1.
Level 1? Okay. I'm going to send you this item.
Is it
And-
forcibly making me expend a spell slot?
Yeah, but it's kind of like one of those things where you choose what level. It's you pressing the gem is what's kind of activating it, and it's
Consenting to
siphoning
using it.
something.
Gotcha.
Yes. Give me 1 second to actually be able to send this to you. There you are. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. This thing is known as the Spell Sword. 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 Alright. But yes, as you guys see, as they kind of like presses this button, it is just a light that comes out of it, and it's a sword. Like it just became into a sword.
Is it a lightsaber?
Kind of, yeah. In
Cool
a-
robes.
in a strange voice, you can hear ever so slightly, just in another language, as it kind of hums into life, a word. Don't know what the word is, but there you go.
Boots.
And I
Turn it off.
listen to it and listen to listen to how it sounds.
Yeah, it's very. 1 second, let me find the word that would best work for this.
Because you know what I'm about to ask.
What?
With my proficiency in history, am I able to tell what the language is?
Oh, that's true. You could definitely roll for that. You hear the word
Lumière.
lumière. What did you get? What you get? What you get? Sorry, I've got
27.
27. It seems to be infernal.
Still keeping the sword, 'cause that's cool as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of casual grave robbing.
You don't know anything else about the sword besides the fact that you definitely feel one of your spells have just been taken from you, and now it is the sword. But for the rest of it, you're going to need to either get it identified or figure out a way to.
I know
learn more.
someone.
This is true. Alrighty. What would you guys like to do inside that room? Unless there's nothing else.
Is there anything else that sticks out in the room, or is it just the coffin?
Just the coffin. You notice there's some cubbies on the far side from the coffin and from the door. But inside the cubbies, it looks like there's some bones. But there isn't really anything else in there.
There's some robes on the corpse as well.
Yes, there are some very nice looking intact robes.
Oddly intact.
Yep, oddly intact.
Fern, do you think that's your style?
Prince MIA.
Or they say memor...
That's all, folks.
Well, they say English. Holy moly! They seem mesmerized by the rose. Maybe we should grab it for them when they come back.
We can.
Alright, these robes are very elegant, dark, think like dark green, dark purple. Looks like purple kind of is embroidered around the entire, kind of like vines of purple or like tendrils of purple, kind of going up throughout the entirety of the robes themselves, with the primary base color being a very dark, vibrant green.
Okay.
So, you could also take these robes if you so choose to, but it's up to you.
Think we're grabbing them?
Are we really stooping that to that low?
It's up to you all. It's
I mean, you do really need new clothes.
In for a copper, in for an elytrum, I say.
No, you don't. You have literally never said that in the last 4 months.
I'm
what?
saying that right now.
In
There's
for
a lot
a
of
what?
things about.
In for a copper, in for an electrum.
He said elytrum.
Oh, that's even worse.
It smells in here. We should go. And I'm gonna.
Are you huffing
You're
dead
gonna zoom
bodies?
around.
All right. As you guys, just let me know
Did
if
we
you
grab the robes or no?
I got to say. If you take the robes,
can
just let me
grab
know. If you don't, then it's okay.
In for a copper, in for an elytrum.
Respectfully take the robes and daintily.
I don't know how you're gonna do that on a skeleton, so it's kind of like you grab it and the skeleton just falls apart. Like,
Try to reassemble the skeleton as best as I can. Apologize profusely and close the sarcophagus.
Are you experienced in anatomy? That doesn't look correct.
The big bone's supposed to go there. I'm assuming that's
No,
a
it's
femur.
not. The femur. That's the femur goes above the tibia.
Does it?
Yeah. The skinnier
no.
bones are on the bottom, and the thick bone are on the top.
Could I make a medicine roll?
can make a medicine, yeah. Okay. Fern, you can give me a contested medicine roll.
I'm gonna fucking biff this. I'm so shit. I mean, I'm right.
Does Corin
Fern
Zarek
might not
hear?
be.
I'm
Does Corin
pretty
Zarek hear what's going on down there, down the hall?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah. So no. Bog's doing great putting this together. Fern pointed to one big bone, and that was actually like part of the rib.
Well, that if I'm pointing at what I think I'm pointing at, that definitely doesn't go there.
Look, it's the ribs are supposed to have a symmetrical number on either side, based on what I'm understanding.
Oh, you
If you
crocked
just
that
stick
one.
it there, you're making it look like the poor thing has a penis.
Who's
it's only
to
a-
say he doesn't?
Fern, it's only a bone in theory. It's not an actual bone. You know, I'm gonna put this where it belongs. I'm gonna replace the rib.
And we're gonna swap on over to Corin and Zarek at that point. So what are you two doing? I see Corin is trying to run down another way.
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Sniffing? It smells really bad, and it's kind of hard to get any type of idea in this area. It's a bit overwhelming. Alrighty, you can keep going that way if you'd like.
Okay.
As you kind of keep going that way, you do notice a strange, like a strange amount of glowing sort of mushrooms and the like. You can look down into the water, and if you give me a normal perception check using your eyes, you can see what you see. Yeah, you definitely see, like, the fish, one of the fish in the water kind of has two heads.
Oh.
I don't know if I should eat that.
You also
I
know,
would say no.
you can also see that there's what seems to be a large arch on the other side of the pipe. And you might be able to kind of crawl over it in this area if you wanted to.
I'm going to crawl over the archway or crawl over the pipe.
Crawl over the pipe to get to the other side.
I want to try and crawl over the pipe.
Give me an acrobatics, my friend.
Easy.
Yeah, you do it. So you...
Realistically, will I still fit through this arch?
The arch on the other side? Or... Yeah, you'd be able to fit through that. But getting over the pipe is a little bit harder for you, but you'd still be able to do it. It's definitely one of those things where you're, like, breathing in order to kind of squeeze through. Alrighty. As you come into this... As you, like, come towards the arch, inside, it looks as if there is a large amount of, like, spider... like a large amount of spider webs, and also what seems to be some different bodies that have been, what you can assume, wrapped up and set up for spiders' lunches. Maybe some egg sacs here and there. Some that have definitely been opened, some that don't look like they haven't been.
I assume that the wrapped up bodies are not moving.
The bodies are not moving, no. If you give me a perception, you can possibly see some other things inside of there, but just off the top glance, that's what you see. Yeah, that's what you see. Corin, do you look in?
I do.
Alright, do you want to give me a perception?
I do.
Alright. See what you can see. Most definitely. I'm gonna need you to roll me a D. Not a D9. Roll me a D8, please, and thank you. What did you get? An 8?
An 8.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You notice towards the center of the room, kind of sticking out, there seems to be an arm, and around the wrist of this poor person who was wrapped up, there seems to be a very shiny looking bracelet. It's got a very nice deep red color on the inside where seems to be a gem.
I see a shiny. Jawline, shiny!
With Corin pointing it out, you'd now be able to see the shiny that's there.
Might want to be careful on this one, my guy. We don't know exactly what is in this room, and I'd rather not find out.
Shiny.
At least, okay.
You're gonna go in? Alrighty! Before we continue on with this, I'm gonna need... are you just kind of walking through it with no care in the world?
I mean, I'm ideally trying not to get as much of it on me as possible, but I'm a large bear in a room infested with spider webs.
Gotcha.
Corin's not altogether scared of spiders, but yeah, he doesn't really care at the moment.
Gotcha.
Some spiders are not an immediate threat.
You are correct. Some spiders are not an immediate threat. And some
Oh,
are.
that one might be.
And some are. You guys can roll me initiative, but before the initiative starts to go off, we're gonna slide on over to the other group.
Can I just get one snapshot of Corin looking back at Zarek real quick, like, I'm so sorry.
You see Zare just go like... Back over to the other group.
Boop. Here we go. Alright, you guys can roll your initiative so you're in the counter, but back over to the other group as it kind of, as the look back behind, or I guess this would be more around the time of you guys shimmying over one of the pipes. What does the other group do now that you guys have officially ransacked and then tried rearranging the bones to be back to being right?
I thought we did a good job.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, mostly. I mean, it's got a rib dick now, but who knows?
For her pleasure.
Uh, just rapid eye blink.
Was worse.
What have we done?
So,
That was worse. God damn it.
Grave robbing. Anyways, I'm
Alright.
opening the door. I'm going in the broom closet.
all right, you go in there and you notice it's a very long hallway. It's also very dark in
Closet
here.
with ye.
Well, first day of Pride Month. Gotta go back in the closet.
Sheesh. Yeah, you gotta remember your origins. Anyway,
They go to the old stomping ground.
yeah.
This is over. Are you sure that
This has got
Oh,
dark.
That's not Fern's voice. Are you sure this is a broom closet, Mom?
Sure.
Are you sure this is a broom closet?
I mean, I was only making the assumption.
Haven't you learned
me-
anything about assumptions?
Here, let me see. Hold on, I can't click on. I can't move through for some. There we go. Maybe it's made for like a really long broom.
Kind of a witch flies around on a broom that impractical.
Who said anything about witches?
Is that not what brooms are made for?
No, they're made for
No.
sweeping up refuse and trash.
Well, maybe we'll find a very cool broomstick down here. Or one of your boring broomsticks. This is going on for a really long time.
Should we double back and try and find the others?
Oh, no, I think it wraps around. Just do a little wrap around.
We might as well take a quick little peek.
Thing you notice is they've already fucking yeeted themselves around the corner.
You hear tum, 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 as Thay's trying to catch up.
I think somebody's coming up behind us. Oh.
Hold
Oh.
Give everybody a wild spice.
A wild spice. Oh, look at Spice Girl. Ooh.
Oh.
Spice, spice, baby.
Sorry, did I scare you?
Yes, you sound absolutely terrifying in that armor.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Stop that.
It's echoing. It's got good acoustics in here.
What languages?
Oh, there's a door here, and I opened it, and it didn't look friendly on the other side.
Say it again.
What could you...
Uh,
What could...
Opened door, not friendly on the other side.
Say, anybody want to try to listen through the door?
I'll do it. Okay.
Maybe.
Give
Should
me
not be me.
perception. Give me a
Don't make me do it.
perception.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can hear what sounds to be just yeah, they're speaking. It's speaking to each other. It's you also hear the sounds of like beaks snapping. Every once in a while you hear the sound of like a cup hitting the table.
You actually rolled well.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
also hear it. You hear as one of them goes, and is very loud for a second. Yeah, Bong, you hear it too.
We have Kenku on the other side of the door.
That's not what that is.
The fuck are they doing in the sewers?
What's a kenku?
A bird.
Is it even-
Humanoid bird.
Oh, Walker. Oh.
Yeah, squawker.
Just the face of sadness for a second.
Maybe they're friendly kenku?
Do I recognize what they're speaking as infernal?
It is not infernal.
Okay.
It's deep speech.
Oh.
Yep.
Probably not. They got that. They got that cultist
Type
thing going on.
Type shit.
the however many millennia old Fae going type shit.
Does get you just a bit, doesn't it?
Type shit. Well, should we go in and fight them and try to loop back around, or do we try to? Well, you're not going to be doing much of sneaking in that armor.
I'm particularly worried about our compatriots.
Well, if this is the fastest route to them, then we should probably just try to talk our way through.
Do you speak what they're speaking?
Do we have to?
Just universal sign language, just gesture with our hands.
I feel like it might end
we
up in a fight.
We could just say we're inspecting.
I'll leave that up to you.
We're inspectors, Bong. We're inspectors. We're checking out the damage back there. The cave.
Trying. I just want to make sure we get our story straight. So, okay, so we're city officials, we're inspectors working for the sewers. Wait, do you think the cultists would care if we're from the city or not? I feel like...
Well, maybe they're just trying... Opens the door.
Alright, you open up the door. Definitely one of those moments where you open up the door and then this floating brain with a beak kind of just turns around slowly as it's floating above the chair and...
Hey, that is not a kenku!
I didn't see it.
Hi, we're from the city. Have you noticed anything suspicious about the area? There was a cave-in and we're just doing a little bit of poking around.
Have you noticed any structural damage to your abode in the meantime?
Do you have a warranty on your building?
And you see as it starts, like, chanting for a second, and as it chants, what looks like to be this mystical sort of armor shell just kind of goes around the brain of
No, we're not attacking. We're just investigating.
We're not salespersons, but kind, sir, madam, do you rent or own?
Do you have insurance?
As it slowly is floating towards you, more and more menacingly, you're gonna see as another one very quickly gets in front. And I guess
personal space.
I guess you guys are also in combat.
Oh no.
Okay.
You know, it's a major offense to strike a city official.
It's a crime.
I don't think they care.
All right, you guys, you roll your initiative. Okay, I need Bong. Alright, now let me go over to the other one to make sure that... Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have one round of combat, and then we're gonna have another round of combat. First round of combat, as we hop back over to Corin and Zarek. Oh, wait.
Fucking Kenku!
No.
No.
That's not a fucking Kenku!
Wait, hold on. Wait. Freya, just for a visual instance, do you mind dragging my character just over to where they're at so I can see what the hell's going on before combat begins?
Yeah, I can do that.
I just want to see. I want to see.
Not a Kenku.
That is what the fuck is that?
It is not a
What is
Kenku.
that?
It's a Kenku.
Please take me back. I think it's
Is this
spiders.
a
Thank you.
Kenku?
Thank you.
Is this a butterfly?
I may have a 20 in it, but if I don't see the fucking thing,
All right, so
You said it so confidently.
so confidently. I fucking love how confident you said that. It's like, oh, it's got a beak. It's a kenku.
It was
through
in
the
fact.
door, but I didn't notice anything. I just
All right. I'm gonna quickly update Zarek.
Thank you. Thank you, Freya. I appreciate that. What the fuck?
All right, Zarek, your turn. What would you like to do? Just so you know, moving through the webs is difficult terrain.
Okay, moving through the webs is difficult terrain. Okay.
Yes. But once you move through them, they're gone, so that area is no longer difficult.
Okay. Let me see here.
Just stay close to me and we will be fine. You see the normal playful Corrin demeanor disappearing, and it's just turning into big scary bear visage.
Shit. Okay, Well, even with the difficult terrain, I still will be able to do like 30 feet of movement, right? I know I got like 55 and
So
everything.
anytime you go, yeah. So you do,
You'd have 27.
yeah.
I have 20. I have
So we'll
27.
round it up and do 30. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, 'cause I know I have like 55. Yeah, 55. So.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going to move over here,
Okay.
and we're going to. We're going to strike with the quarterstaff.
Certainly. Hit him with the quarterstaff. 19's gonna hit.
All right, perfect.
11 points of damage, certainly.
All right, we're gonna do second attack with it also.
Do it. Send it.
Okay.
21. That will certainly hit.
Perfect.
That is another 10 points of damage done to it.
Perfect. And then we're going to do a flurry of blows, bonus action.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'll hit.
Perfect. Wait, did the guy roll another attack as well?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks with the flurry of blows because you're spending a key point. Both of those will hit.
All right, perfect. So let's go damage.
7.
7
And
and so 15. So 15, 25,
25.
36 points of damage on this guy.
So, minus.
And that will end my turn.
Alrighty. That ends your turn. It goes to the next one, which you will see as it comes out of what seems to be this pit in the center of the room.
I'm sorry, what?
You see as this one comes up from underneath, one leg, another leg, and then, like, you know spiders should only have about 8 legs. This one's got about 12, as it just is pulling itself up and out, and on the abdomen it is what looks like to be runes, like, inscribed on the back end of it.
Oh, what the fuck is this shit?
And it is going to make, it's got, what is it, 40, yep, 40 feet of walk. Use 10 to get up. It's going to come right up to
This is why I said stay close to me.
Zarek. And
Okay.
you can now see that. It is going to make, what is it, can make 2 bites. Yes, it's gonna take 2 bites on ya. So one, 10's not gonna hit, is it?
No, it is not.
Figured it wouldn't. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Whoopsie. It's fine. Now I'm able to see that. 15 to hit.
Oh shit, where are we?
Your AC should. Oh, your AC is 15.
Yeah.
All right. That's gonna hit you. So you're going to be taking. You're going to be taking 18 points of damage, and what is it? 8 of that is acid, 10 of that is piercing. So you see is the first bite
Okay.
misses, and then the second one, after the first, you dodge. This bite goes in and bites down into your thigh. Yeah, and it's
Okay.
yeah.
There go the temporary hit points. Wait a minute. Oh no. Okay. All right. That's fine.
Alrighty, and you would notice as your quarterstaff has started kind of corroding a little bit. Not too much.
Not too much.
The magic on it is, it's holding itself, it's holding it together, but you can see where like some of the metal that isn't magic on it, or has like runes inscribed on it, like some of the bolts that are keeping some of like the metal bands on there, are starting to corrode.
Not my quarterstaff.
You're doing great. Alrighty, and it's gonna go over to the one that you hit before, and it is going to make 2 bites against you. Boop. And that is
Nope.
9 to hit. That's not gonna hit. 25 is going to hit. Thank God it wasn't a nat 20. And you will be taking 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Alrighty. Then it goes over to Corin. Corin, what would you like to do?
Bonus action, Paragon Twin Marks. Zarek.
Gotcha.
Zarek, all damage you take will be halved, and I will take half of it.
Oh. Okay.
And then I'm going to... going to come over here and use my Warden's Grasp ability.
Certainly.
Until the end of my, until the beginning of my next turn, each large or smaller creature you choose within reach can't willingly move away from you unless it takes the disengage action.
Gotcha.
On top of that, I took the improved feature. They cannot take reactions until the start of my turn.
Okay.
Zarek, kindly move behind me.
Am I able to switch places with him at this
You
point?
will be on your turn,
On your
not
turn.
right now.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Alright. And
Or
is
can I use my action to pull him and swap places?
you could use your action for that.
All right, willingly do
Okay.
that.
Cool. Boop, boop. That works.
My
So
quarterstaff.
that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Awesome. Which means it goes to this boy. This boy is going to run around. And he is going to make a single bite attack onto Zarek. 24 to hit, I'm assuming is going to hit.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so it is 2d6 poison on this one, so if you have anything that makes you immune to poison, you won't be taking it. But that is 15 points of damage.
My Sentinel
Fit-
sheet's going to activate.
15
There
points
you
of
go, that
damage.
works.
God damn it, do I not have?
I don't think you do.
No.
Oh no,
fuck.
you're immune to being poisoned, but you're not immune to poison damage.
Okay, so I still take the damage, but I just won't be poisoned.
Yes.
Okay, so 15.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, wait,
10
what? That's not rolling right.
What's it need to roll, friend?
They should have an additional +5.
So 15 to hit.
Yeah.
The one that hit Zarek.
Yeah.
That'll certainly hit.
Yeah, Zerk's just gonna duck with that. Just like, uh-oh.
Why didn't it do anything?
You notice this one's got a couple more eyes than they probably should. Down on the bottom part of the mandibles, there are eyes there.
It's being goofy. It's not rolling the damage for some reason. Whatever. I can roll it manually.
I got
it
it to
just
roll.
took forever. Oh, you did that? It won't let me do it.
I couldn't tell you why. That's strange. Are you alright with using that damage?
I'm just trying to make sure that's 5 from strength, 1 from the weapon. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, that's right.
Alrighty. It'll apply. Yeah, this thing, you hit it fucking once and it let go of Zarek and is, like, looking very fucked up. You definitely dented its carapace just a bit.
Each creature within 15 feet of it's going to take 2d8 lightning damage.
Alrighty. Does that include Zarek?
No, it's my choice.
Okay, just making
Okay.
sure.
I'm about to say, I also got the rings also, so...
Yes, so 9 points of damage done to both of these
Both of them.
guys.
We'll keep it simple. I won't roll for each one of them. I don't know how it's not worded very well, so I don't know if it's meant to be.
We'll keep it simple and just not have to.
Yeah,
worry
in my
about
idea,
extra rolls.
it's one chain lightning, right? So it's just one strength level.
Yeah. Alrighty, and that is the end of this round. So we're gonna swap over to the other encounter, so you guys can go and start yours. It does look like this guy goes first, and he is going to. How many feet does he get to move? 30 feet. You see as this guy kind of starts flying up, and he's gonna be above the other guy by 5 feet. So he is, for the sakes of making it easier, is right there, and he's gonna try to do a paralyzing attack on Bong or Fern.
We're both kind of squished into the same spot.
Yes, you are. So, who wants to be 1? Who wants to be 2? Who wants to be odds? Who wants to be evens?
I'm very
Ladies
odd.
pick. Yeah, you are.
Oh, and so is the attack. It's going upon you, friend. Alright, so it's going to be making a paralyzed tentacle attack. And that's going to be 16. Does that hit?
16 hits.
Oh.
Yeah, what?
You're
Why is
gonna,
your AC so low?
you're gonna have to
'Cause
make.
all I have is leather armor.
Yeah. Alright, you're gonna need to make a
It
DC.
doesn't hit. I cast shield on him.
Oh. Alrighty, that won't hit, and your AC is bumped up by 5 to the end of, technically to the beginning of, Thaye's turn. Which
You
it
know
is
what?
now.
Hell yeah.
Well, actually, it isn't right now, because, it's still gonna make a beak attack as well. 'Cause it does have multi-attack.
Nuh-uh.
12 is not gonna hit anybody, though.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, and that is the end of that. So then it goes to Thay. Thay, it is your turn. You see as the shield disappears over Bong. You can, I'd say as an action, if you wanted to, you could probably pull them out of the way.
I am going to. I'm going to pull them behind me.
That works. Boop.
Yoink.
There you go.
And then my bonus action is going to go to another reaction.
That works. So you reset your reactions. Fern, what would you like to do?
Yeah, what can I do?
You could
An
ready a
action?
spell.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Jitters. My
Jitters?
boy. It's your fucking time to shine.
Oh, great, I have to bring in a giant,
Jitters!
Go gadget.
giant scorpion. Go gadget, big ass fucking bug.
No, I'm gonna have him like.
Behind
Can I?
you.
Is there a way that I can summon him underneath us so we are riding him like a steed?
If you want to kill him, because that's like 200 pounds of heavy ass armor. And then also,
I will be riding my faithful scorpion companion.
All right, we'll put you there. Can I? I'm gonna shunt him underneath you. There you go. Does that work?
Oh.
You shunted, yeah.
There you go. You were on top of Jitters, ready to fucking run for some if you need to. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright.
Bardic Inspiration. Barbogo begin. What?
Bargo Bingen.
What? Bogo's been did all day.
Thay? Alright, Thay. You've now been given Bogo's
Thanks.
Binted. Alright, it goes to this boy. You're gonna see as this guy kind of comes up and he is going to do, as he gets right there, he is going to do a fear on you guys. So everybody is gonna need to give me a DC 12 Wisdom save, including Jitters. So I will roll for Jitters.
Is this a charm effect?
It's a frightened
Sphere.
thing.
Okay, yeah,
Sphere.
frightened. I figured. I just never remember.
Jitter succeeds. So does Bong. So does Fern.
20.
They does not.
Bogo's bidding!
Oh, Bogo's
yeah.
Binted.
Bogos can be binted. So what, D12?
I think.
10.
D10.
Fuck!
Unfortunately,
Keep it.
still not gonna help.
You keep it. You keep your dice.
What the fuck is going on out there? Jesus Christ.
That is
Very,
the...
very ASMR of you.
Alright. Everybody
Sorry.
except for Thay succeeds, including the large scorpion.
This
So
means I can't move closer, but they're already.
yes. Creature takes a dash action and moves. Yeah, so on your turn, on your next turn, if you're still frightened, you have to take the dash action to run away. Oop, didn't want to do that.
I mean, unless there's nowhere to move, I can't really.
You can move through
Yeah,
allied
is it-
spaces. You can move through allied spaces, but you can't stay in allied spaces.
Through the scorpion. Got it.
Alright, goes to this boy. This boy is going to fly out. And he's going to try to make an attack on Thay. Alright. He's going to do one of these. Does a 20 hit, Thay?
What was our rulings with the mantle redirect? Or I can use a reaction to redirect an enemy's attack?
I just, so I believe it was if somebody is attacking somebody else, you're able, and you're next to them, you're able to use an action to redirect their attack.
To a different target.
Yes.
Okay. I don't have anything then.
Gotcha.
That also doesn't hit me.
Awesome. And then the next one will be a beak attack. 17's not going to hit you either. So, and it's the end of that,
Sick.
guys. Bong, it is your turn. Bong.
It is time to stab.
Certainly.
How high up is Homeboy over here?
He's within stabbing range.
Oh, okay, cool. Because something tentacles. Me too. Go. Whoosh.
Damn. 21's gonna hit. It's gonna need to make a con save. 6 damage done to him. And the con save fails, so it will be taking that. It will be starting to
Awesome.
boil from the inside.
Oh yeah, huh? It's also R66 because it is because we have Homeboy over here.
Mm-hmm. Another 21 points damage.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Is that the end of your turn?
I would. Yeah, that's the end of my turn for now.
Okay.
I can't make room for good old Scorpy. So
Alrighty. Goes to the next one. The next one is doing stuff on the inside. And that is the end of its turn. Then we're going to go back over to the other encounter. It goes to Zarek. Zarek, what would you like to do?
Okay. We are going. We're going to use a quarterstaff again,
Alrighty.
but this time it's going to be on this guy right here, the one
Certainly.
behind me.
Smack him. Yeah, that's a crit.
Let's go.
Let's see that damage.
Could have got hit. Really? Really? Really?
That's enough to kill this one, though. So,
Oh, thank God.
as you smack into it, you feel its carapace just crush underneath, and the head just goes into the ground and goes as it splatters all the bug guts everywhere
Oh, that's nasty.
and brains. You have another attack.
Yes, I'm going to use my second attack on this one.
Gotcha. 28 to hit.
28.
That'll hit.
Okay.
That's
13.
13 points of damage.
Yep, and then we're going to use go bonus action flurry of blows again.
Certainly.
So let's go. 15.
15. That's gonna hit. Or no, it's not. It's
Not gonna hit. Okay. All right.
Just
Second
barely
attack.
misses.
11.
Misses.
Okay, that's it for me.
Alrighty. Goes over to this boy. This boy is gonna make an attack on. He's gonna make a web attack. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so he's gonna make one bite on Corin, and then he's gonna make a web attack on the Corin as well. One bite to Corin. 26 to hit.
No, I mean yes.
Yeah, gotcha. You're going to be taking 20 points of damage. That is 12 points of acid, 8 points of piercing. And then the next attack it is going to do against you is a web. And that's going to be a 12 to hit, so it's not going to hit. As the web just splatters onto the ground and making a little bit more difficult terrain. Goes over to the other spider. And he is going to make 2 bites against you. One. That's a nat 20. So that's definitely going to hit. 30 points of damage. 21 acid, 9 points of piercing. And then second attack is going to be a 16, and that's not going to hit you. Alrighty. It is now your turn, Corin. What would you like to do?
We're going to get that pop-up out of the way. Bonus action Warden's Grasp again.
Certainly.
They can't move away from me, and they can't take reactions.
Gotcha.
Hammer attack.
16's going to hit, just barely.
Hammer damage.
Alright. 10 points of damage, and that is going to which one?
This one, the one right in front of me.
Okay.
Twin Mark Healing. I gain 9 HP. Thunder Blast damage. The other one takes 12 damage.
Okay.
And second attack.
Gotcha. 20's going to hit. 20 damage is also going to go through.
This is the Thunder Blast, so the other one's going to take 13.
Gotcha.
Twin Mark Healing again.
Gotcha. Alrighty. And that's the end of your turn?
At the end of my turn, I was only able to heal up 20 out of my 30 damage pool, so I'm going to take 30 damage.
Alrighty. fuck is that?
Huh?
I just found something weird on my arm. And that is the end of your turn, I guess. Correct?
Yes.
Alrighty. Now we go back over to the other encounter. We go up to the top, which is a Grell. Goodness. Running back and forth is rough. It's going to drop the 5 feet. It's going to go right here, and it's going to make an attack on Thay. One with the beak. 17 to hit. Probably not going to hit.
Nope.
Gotcha. Fucking ouch. Okay. And now it's going to make a paralyzing tentacle attack. 15 is not going to hit. That is the end of its turn. Thay, what would you like to do?
What I'm supposed to do,
Yes.
which is run, apparently.
Boop, boop, boop. And then at the end of your turn, you can remake the save. Alrighty. Then goes to Fern. Fern, what would you like to do? Yeah. Fern, what would you like to do?
Counter charm.
Counter charm?
Yep.
Awesome. Thay, you are no longer frightened.
It's just an
Advantage.
advantage.
Oh,
on
okay.
Saving throws. But now everybody has that until the next end of my next turn.
There you go.
You also, yeah, it's probably not.
I can't see it. I don't have to run, right?
That is correct.
and
Close your eyes.
then,
Fight or flight?
Unironically, a good counter.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Shit, my bad, guys. I don't need to be taking this on my turn.
You're okay.
I will give Bardic Inspiration to
Bong?
Bong.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I still have mine.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty, it's gonna go to the other Grell.
My bonus action
when
did go
does-
to another reaction.
Figured.
When does Jitters go? Does he have his
Uh,
own?
He goes right after you in combat.
Yes.
Oh.
So actually, it's Jitter's turn.
Okay.
He just
I-
can't end his. He can't end his turn in somebody else's square. So that
Okay.
means he could go up and like attack if he wanted to. He just can't stay where Bong is.
Okay. Give me a second so I can look at the. Do I control him or do you control him?
You should have access to a sheet. Let me just double
Do
check.
not.
Give me 1 second. Giant scorpion. Configure ownership. There you go. Congrats. You now have ownership.
Okay. Sorry, it was just. Oh, that says a reach of 10 feet, so they're in range.
Oh, there you go.
So. Oh, I'll do this one right here. Oh, that's in
Certainly.
range. It's not letting me hit the attack button.
It's not letting me do it either. So you're trying to do the sting attack?
Yeah. Oh no, poison jab. I don't know why it was opening that, but that has a. That only has a 5-foot reach, so I'll just have he'll move up and attack, and then
Okay.
move back.
Okay.
I guess.
I will roll his bitty bop because I'm able to force it on my end. 12 is gonna hit, surprisingly enough.
Okay, then they make a con save.
Okay, what's the con save?
DC
DC
12.
12.
Oh. the 10 plus 2, so they take 12 damage. They fail, so they take 30 damage.
Yes, they do. That one is fucking gone. You see as the stinger goes right into it, skewering through it, and then like as it peels back with the stinger, you'll see as Jitters just kind of flings it against the wall behind him, just as it explodes,
And I
hitting the wall.
believe he has a multi-attack. Yeah, so the 2 claw attacks will go on to Mr. Man right here.
Alrighty, certainly.
Oh shit, fuck, my bad.
It's okay, it's okay.
It is being really clunky. Seven's not gonna
hit.
work. 17?
Will hit.
Okay.
7
7
points of
damage, and then it is grappled
It is grappled.
by the giant scorpion.
In which case, Jitters can move back with this boy, with his prey.
Look what I got.
He's like, I did it! Look at me!
And that is Jitter's turn.
Alrighty. Then it goes over to the other Grell, and he is going to make a... he's gonna make a beak attack. 24 that's gonna hit you, Bong, isn't it?
That's gonna hit, yeah.
Okay, 9 points of damage, and that's all he can do for his turn. That guy is very dead. Boop. And then Bong, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like?
How is Big Grell looking?
He's looking mighty fine. Nobody's touched him. He's just got
And-
that, greenish looking psionic armor, like a shell around his soft, squishy, brainy bit.
Good to know. Good to know. Mr. Grapply Bobapply over here. I'm going to give him what for?
Okay. You have advantage. 28's gonna hit. It's gonna make a con save. It's gonna fail that con save. 8 points of damage.
And then because he is restricted ally next to him, I'm going to add my sneak attack to that.
Certainly.
There's just something thematically kind of awesome about a whipped fucking sneak attack.
Yeah. 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage.
Already, this thing is bloodied and looking hurt inside Jitter's arms. Or Jitter's claws.
Hell yeah. And you know what? I don't have... Oh, wait, no, I don't have... Wait, yes, I do. What am I talking about? I'm a level 3 fighter. Action Surge. And I see...
Do it again.
Action Surge.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna fucking do it again!
Gotcha. Just so you know, it does not proc sneak attack twice. So it's
Yeah.
just another attack. Certainly.
12?
That'll hit him.
Yeah.
8 points of damage.
Just 8 points of damage. Yep.
He's still alive, but he looks fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty, goes over to this one. Nope. This bitch is deep in sleep. Goes back to the other encounter. Zarek, what would you like to do?
How are the giant spiders looking?
This one looks bloodied, this one does not.
Okay. So we are going to... Whoops. Did not mean to hit that. We're going to use our quarterstaff on the one that isn't looking bloody. So this one.
Gotcha.
$13.
13 is not gonna hit.
Okay. Second attack. Same deal.
22 will definitely hit.
All right. Perfect. Good damage. 9.
9 points damage, it's damage. He
Alright,
is
and
now
then-
looking bloodied.
All right, let's see if we can finish this guy off here. Let's go flurry of blows, bonus reaction.
Gotcha.
Attack 1, 18.
18's gonna hit.
Attack 2,
23 will hit.
23. Damage 1,
10.
10, 7. So 7, 17, 26 total damage.
Yep. Yeah, this thing's looking. They're both looking roughly around the same now. Relatively fucked up. You've definitely broken some of this one's extra legs.
You should have only 8 legs, not 12.
Alrighty. It's gonna go to the one that you just bloodied up, and he's gonna make 2 bite attacks against you. And that is going to
Yep.
be a 17 to hit. That hits.
Yep.
That's 15 points of damage.
You can reduce that by 12 because of my interception fighting style.
There you go. So,
Okay.
4 points of damage. No, 5 points of
3.
damage. 3 points of damage?
You
3
said
points of
reduce it by.
damage. Yeah,
reduce it
my
by
bad.
12, yeah,
I'm
so-
silly. 14 to hit. Does that hit?
Will not hit.
Okay. It's the end of that one's turn. It goes over to the other one. And it is going to make
I'm smacking him
bites.
from Sentinel.
Alright, certainly smack him. Yeah. Squawker?
I mean, hey, I was showing up
I
as
don't-
Wackus, so.
I'm still using the same. I don't know why it changed me to Squawker.
I think it's because that's what your name is on the left side. It's okay. So 22 damage.
Yeah.
Gotcha. It's still standing.
then Twin marks healing, and the other one takes 20 damage.
Okay. Takes 20 damage. That's rough. Alrighty, both of them are still standing, but it hurts. Alright, this one is going to make an attack against you. It's going to make 2 bite attacks. Corin. 21 to hit.
Meets beats.
Alrighty. Damage. You will be taking 19 points of damage from that first attack. Second attack is 26. That'll hit. You will be taking another 12 points of damage from that attack. So,
31 total.
yep. It is now your turn, Corin.
This guy's really a wash, rinse, repeat every turn. So Warden's Grasp, hit,
Hit.
hit,
Damage, damage.
12
Alright,
to the other one, Twin
First-
marks healing.
first one dies. Okay.
Just.
And then, what was the... And the other one will die as you see this swing from your hammer and the lightning as it crashes through the top part of the skull of this spider. It then goes, and then lightning jumps from the smashed in part of the spider onto the other one, frying the other one as it hits the ground, just twitching, and then slowly curling up as the hydraulic system that is a spider no longer has any fluid to, no longer has the control over the fluid to make the legs move.
One looks over at the other one as it dies and goes, "Oh!" And then 6 seconds later, takes 32 damage because he didn't get to hit anybody else to heal it.
You guys are done with that one, so that means it goes over to the other group. At the top, this one is fucking trying. It's gonna try to escape. It's not gonna be able to, but it's gonna certainly try. Technically, its strength is a little bit stronger. It's just a contested strength roll between the two. Yeah, no, that one can't do anything. That's the end of that one's turn. Thay, what would you like to do?
I'll be right back.
That's valid.
Go piss, girl.
I only have disadvantage against the thing that frightened me, right?
Yes. Only if you can see the thing that frightened you. direction.
Gotcha. He's like over here somewhere.
Yeah, you can't. I don't. Yeah, you can't see him.
Well, I don't really have anything anyways.
Still can't see the one.
I'm just gonna stand here and make my action and bonus action into reactions.
Gotcha. Fern, what would you like to do?
Advantage on the frighten.
Yes, you do. Yeah, hey, hold up. Fucking, you succeeded. You're no longer frightened. The DC was 12, so you're Gucci. Fern, what would you like to do?
Is concentration? Yes, it is. Back. This thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna antagonize this guy.
Alrighty. Wisdom
DC
save?
18 wisdom save, yeah.
That's a 9. He's antagonized.
So he's gonna take 44 psychic, 11 psychic, and he has to melee his guy that's currently grappled.
Okay. So yes, he's gonna be taking 11 points of psychic, and he's got to make a melee. Technically that one's restrained, so it's an advantage. 16 is definitely gonna hit his friend. And 9 points of damage done to that one. He's still the one that's grappled is still standing, or still floating, but it is in immense pain, as you can see, as the one with the psionic armor kind of like bites into its tentacles and just fucking rips the shit off.
Delicious. And that is my turn, and then it is Jitter's turn.
Certainly.
Right?
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So, we're gonna do an attack on the guy that's grappled. So that's gonna be an advantage for the first one. 15.
Alrighty. 15 is definitely gonna hit.
We'll do the damage just in case this kills it.
It will kill it. That one is dead.
Alright.
Just
the way cha-cha real smooth. Gonna attack the other goober with the claw, and then we'll do the tail. 18 to
that's
hit.
gonna hit.
8 damage,
8 points of damage.
and then the sting.
Oh, and now its major armor is gone.
Attack. Normal. 16 to hit.
16 is gonna hit.
Okay. I need a con save.
Con save. These boys are not very con heavy. 10 is not gonna
He
succeed.
fails, so he's gonna take all the damage from this. 22 points of damage.
It is looking bloodied and messed up.
Way to go. And then Jitter just kind of shuffles back, so provokes attack off. Oh wait, hold on. He's grappled in the fucking claw attack.
Yes,
Because the
he
claw
is.
attack hit. So I'm gonna bring him with me.
Yep. He's Bong. You see as the scorpion kind of like reaches over you, goes ha, and then fucking hits it with the fucking stinger as
Give
he
me that
pulls
shit.
it over top of you.
La claw.
It is going to try to break out.
I sure am glad it's on our side.
Jitters needs to make a strength contested roll.
Oh wow, it actually rolled so well.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
This little guy's doing good.
Strength ability check. I can't really do that, so
Just hit the
it's
strength.
same one.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, this thing is no longer grappled. And it is,
Falls on top of me.
I mean,
See balls on top of you?
technically it has to go to the nearest
Falls.
unoccupied space. So let me roll D4.
Hey, technically this is unoccupied
don't-
as well.
Yep.
I don't want its balls on top of
It
me.
goes
Thank
there.
you.
Or no. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Alright. 1. There you go. Goes there. That's the end of its turn because it has to use an action to get out of a grapple. Pong, what would you like to do?
This one is still absolutely yucked up, right?
That one's dead. That
Oh,
one,
it's
that
dead.
one got like crushed in half, and Jitters like ate a little bit using one of the small mandibles underneath.
Interesting. All right. Ooh, I gotta scooch past you there.
As long as you don't stop in their square, you're good to go.
I'm gonna do a little flippy dippy and just kind of whoop, 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 whoop.
Certainly.
If you go on the other side, I think you get flanking.
You gotta go down one more. Right here. Here you go.
One more.
It's saying I'm in the walls, but oh god, what the hell?
There you go. You're fine.
I'm. Thank you.
Make your attack, friend.
I am going to whip it. Whip good. If I can find my item. Hold on.
Whip it. Whip it real good. 17 is definitely gonna hit.
All right. I would like to flavor it with a menacing attack.
Alrighty.
I like to think because I've been whipping the shit out of their partner that, like, you know.
So a con save and a wisdom save need to happen.
Yeah. So a con save for the poison, and then a wisdom save for the.
13. I don't think it's gonna save on the poison.
Nope. It's gonna start to boil.
And it is frightened.
Mm-hmm. It is now spooky wookied.
That sound good.
The Zog might be zogging.
Sabrina hop the gate. So, anyway, sorry about that. How much damage was it? So it is currently frightened, I'm assuming?
Yep, it is currently frightened, and it is currently boiling, and it is currently 6 points less than whatever it was before I whipped it good.
Gotcha. Do you get your sneak attack on this or no?
Yes, I do, because flank, and also I have several
Friend.
friends. I have so many friends.
Gotcha. Sorry about
Well,
that.
I have...
23?
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do this?
What, really?
Yeah, it's dying here. It's got 12 or 9 yeah, it's got 19 HP.
All right, so I'm gonna reel back and I'm gonna strike it with the whip, right? And as it kind of like lashes out and crack, I like to think I split the brain in between both hemispheres. Yep, and then it falls to the ground, and I'm just kind of like, ugh, it just boot.
Yeah, it's dead. And that is the end of your guys' combat. Is the other one? Yeah, still isn't awake. So,
I'm going to
Barney!
I'm going to drop concentration on
Jitters.
giant insect. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Jitters.
Jitters.
You did good.
Hi, Jitters.
Just did a great
You
job.
did so good. You did so good.
Happy snips. Happy snips. It runs up to one of the bodies and just starts fucking chewing on it. Eating a
You
little
know what?
bit.
Yeah, fair enough. You deserve it.
Let it have a little treat.
You get just a little treat. Get a little treat. There we go. Yeah. So that's not. That's not. Those are. Is that what a normal Kenku looks like?
Not any Kenku I've ever seen.
Listen, all I heard was the beaks clacking and the talking. I don't know what those are.
Also, just because you hear a beak, you think it's got to be a Kenku. It's a little
With
reductionist,
talking,
don't you think?
yes. A beak with talking, yes. Normally.
Hey, I didn't see you offering anything helpful, Bong.
I offered to go along with your city inspector plan, and look where that got us.
Well,
With
you're
some
going to
dead
get in.
brains.
Yes. Now let's go see if there's anything else in the room.
Well, now they've got blood for brains. Now let's fucking.
Alright, you guys come in. You'll notice there seems to be one sitting in a very nice chair on the far side. And you can see is like it's breathing, so it's getting bigger and smaller ever so slightly, and in one of the tentacles there is a mug.
What's the mug?
Bong, do you think you can just... Just real...
It looks so. Is it hostile?
We just killed its friends.
It's liable to come after us if it wakes up.
No loose ends. Aren't you supposed to be the criminal?
Yeah, Bon.
It looks so cozy with its cup of. What the fuck is in the mug? Can we discern what's in the mug?
You
Just
can.
kill it.
It looks.
Kill it or I'll kill you.
It looks like mead.
Oh. It's so strange seeing something so eldritch do something so mundane.
Bong, are you in heat? Why are you so sentimental over floating beaked brains?
I'm gonna fucking kill it. It's just look at it.
It's ugly. It's knocked the fuck out. You see as one of the tentacles like rubs its beak, as it kind of like lightly floats up and then goes to the other side.
It.
Kill it or I will turn your fur pink.
We've already established. I'm just gonna lose an HP as I flick my whip into the little dagger thing, and I'm gonna make a sneaky beaky over there.
Okay, give me a stealth.
Just...
Yeah, it don't know. Alright, you get real close to it, and you'll notice is like it's slightly snoring just as the tongue is kind of like bouncing in between the beak, just.
Gods, you have no idea how dirty this feels as I just grab it. I just like just grab it by like a scruff of like its wrinkle and just.
Yeah, and it dies. You sever the connection point between the two hemispheres. It goes.
Aww.
What are you going to do? Keep it as a pet?
No, it just felt weird. Look, it's one thing. Look, I've stabbed enough people in my time walking this, on this plane. All right, but this normally it's a humanoid, not this.
I think that the floating brains with tentacles and beaks are objectively more stabbable than humanoids. And I think if you disagree with me, there's something severely wrong with you.
How does Faye feel about this conversation?
He's just nodding.
Sage is vibing.
So how many eldritch beings do you know that sleep in a chair with a mug half full of mead? It's if it weren't hostile,
Turns towards Thay.
Hostile.
well,
You forget I was an eldritch being for a while.
okay, maybe I'm using the wrong turn of phrase here. Non-humanoid, clusterfucky, subjectively
Above it.
terrifying being.
I was
Corin?
subjectively terrifying.
Corin is subjectively terrifying,
As
and
you
he
say
falls
that.
asleep curled up with a class of me.
And you say Corin is subjectively terrifying. Corin, you sneeze as we cut back over to you guys.
I don't like being down here. Everything smells bad.
Yeah, we should probably get moving. Let's see if we can
Shiny.
find. Yeah,
There's
shiny.
plenty of things. You guys can give me investigation rolls. See if you can't find anything else. But the shiny thing that you have found, my big friend, is. As I send it to you, there you go. That is the thing. It looks like a very nice ornate bracelet on the center of it. On the center of the gem, you can see the inside as there seems to be a red smoldering looking sword symbol with a C. Kind of looks like a shield. As it all kind of gets together. If you want to actually know what it does, though you have all the information, you are going to need to attune to it or get it.
You said bracelet. Is this one of the magic ones that changes shape to fit me, or is this now a ring?
This is, I mean, it could be a ring if you really wanted it to, but it's one of those things that you're going to need to attune to either way for it to change any type of shape.
Right.
Now,
Can you unconsciously attune to something? Like if you don't know it's magic and put it on?
I mean, I'd say yes, but it does still take an hour to do so. So it's not one of those things that you can just do when you're
'Cause
actively
at
doing
this
something
point,
else.
Card thinks it's just a shiny and it's going to try to put it on something. If it fits a finger, it fits a finger. If it somehow slides over my wrist, it somehow slides over my wrist.
It's one of those things that you have to spend time to attune to. It definitely looks magical.
Oh.
Hey, do you want me to hold it, buddy? Do we get out of here?
No, you already got fancy rings.
I'm just putting it in my bag.
I'm gonna put it on
I'm not
whatever
gonna steal it
finger
from
fits
ya.
best on.
Okay, fine.
Alrighty. Roll me a D100. Zarek. And Corin, you
Okay.
could also roll me another D100.
Another. When did I roll the first one?
You didn't, not today, but you have rolled them in the past.
Oh, fair enough.
Holy
There you go.
shit. Alright, well, Zarek, you're looking around, you, like, poke one of the egg sacs you see as a tiny spider crawls out and then, like, hisses at you and then runs away. But, Corin, you will be, like, you know, you kind of look around and you poke things and such and things with such and stuff. And then as you kind of like kick one of the other little like egg nest things, you'll kick something and you'll hit your toe and it definitely hurts. As something kind of metallic skitters across the ground.
I look for whatever made the skittering noise.
Alrighty.
I'll be right back.
No worries.
If they move, just make me follow them.
Certainly. Give me 1 second. It is what seems to be this small metallic cube, roughly about 6 inches, like 6 inches tall, 6 inches wide, 6 inches deep. It's a cube. And on there seems to be these two, on two of the sides, like top side, there seems to be one very intricate looking sigil, and then on the bottom side, there also seems to be another intricate looking sigil as well. This thing also kind of hums with magic.
Sorry, what is this? Is it heavy?
It is. It's roughly about 3 pounds. So
You
not
said you just,
not
like,
too heavy
kicked
for
it and it
you.
hurt.
Yeah. It's one of those things that you weren't expecting it, so it's like a startled hurt.
Okay. And it's got probably pointed edges.
It's very pointed, edgy.
Corn sniffs it. I
Uh,
don't know why, but Corn does. Any idea?
I've never seen it before, so no idea.
We'll stick it in your pipe.
Yeah, probably a good idea. We'll go through everything that we found here with everyone else. Who knows? Maybe they found something cool and interesting, you know?
Truth
Alrighty.
be told, I forgot all about them. I got excited.
Yeah, we should probably find them. Let's figure out where they're at and
I would like to look at one more thing before we go, but yes,
go for it.
I'll look down the pit.
You look down the pit, and down in the pit, you'll notice that there seems to be another walkway.
We're going. Don't tell me we're going down the pit.
The shithead in me above table talk wants to, but I would like to get back with the party.
Let's get back with them, and then we'll go down the pit.
Just kidding, I
Okay.
jumped in. No, I'm kidding. I'm definitely kidding, Freya.
Maybe you have to fucking
I would've done
pull
this.
shit up.
I
Alrighty, and then as you say, man, we should really find the others. We cut back to the others. A little bit more a bong roasting session, because
I'm sorry, but Fern and Thay ganging up on Bong is going to be my forever favorite thing.
Yep.
It's supposed to be.
This has
role-playing
happened on
game.
like multiple occasions.
What role am I playing? The fucking victim?
Yeah,
Listen, Faye is a supportive husband.
Oh. All right.
I didn't disagree with wife.
So, as you guys are in here, it looks like this was probably at one point in time like an underground little bar for like secret meetings and stuff like that. Has now since been turned into a spot where there seems to be different types of items and the like. I am so sorry. We're gonna take a quick 10-minute. I have to shit. I'm sorry.
Go shit, girl.
Look, all I'm saying is if this fellow was cognizant enough to be curled up with like a cup of mead, maybe this was
No!
the smart one.
It's
That's so common.
it's an aberration.
It's aware enough to know that this is a sweet fucking treat. That's all I'm saying.
Taste buds are not only to humanoids.
It was just giving very human-esque behavior.
You know what also does that? Mind flayers. You say a mind flayer's cute? You wanna fuck a mind flayer? Squid fucker.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
You can't prove it.
So you're saying I can't? There's a way? I can't prove it, but that suggests that it's true.
unless you can spot Bong like 3 tentacles deep, like it ain't happened. It has not happened.
That implies that it has happened, and there is a chance that we could.
You don't know what Bong does in his spare time.
Up until now, we thought it was Zarek.
Fuck, I'm not even in the room, man.
You suddenly sneeze.
That's it. Fern.
Yeah.
The Dinkelberg of our times.
Is the Drake and Josh make it just Fern.
Megan.
I just want to point out, this looks like I don't know if that's like a hand statue or if it's like an actual hand.
I can't see shit. I don't fucking know.
There's
Only
also
one way
a
to
skull
find out when Freya
right
gets back.
here,
Yeah,
a
pretty much.
shadow that looks vaguely like a dong.
Long dong bong.
Long dong bong.
Wee, wee, wee. Oh yeah, look, penis shadow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wee, wee, wee.
Ween, ween, ween.
Ugh. Why is there a hand?
It's almost like I pointed that out not even 30 seconds ago.
I wasn't listening. I don't listen to tentacle fuckers
I'm not a tentacle fucker.
that we can prove.
Gods, you're such a silly fucking Billy.
You wouldn't have to worry about it if you didn't fuck tentacles.
This is true.
I don't fuck tentacles.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
If you're wanting to be, never mind.
I mean, tentacles would more fuck you, yeah.
Yep.
I don't think we should be discussing the logistics of tentacle sex.
On stream.
Live.
Your name is now Long Don Bottoms for Tentacles Bong.
Long John Bottom.
Long Dong Bottoms for Tentacles Bong. What's your name?
This is how I get announced at like royal balls and shit.
Yep.
Presenting.
Listen, me and the benevolent king are homies. I can get that to happen. I've got the persuasion to do it too.
Oh my god. Long dong tentacle bottom bong.
Oh, Bottoms for Tentacles Bong.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Alright, hiccups. I ate my dinner really quickly.
Have you tried not doing that?
No.
No.
That's
fair. Fair enough.
That's valid.
I'd be Kirby in that shit.
Everybody ready?
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
I know I was the problem, but
Right. We definitely haven't been sitting here waiting.
I mean I could hear the whole time. Anyways,
Discussing
for
certain
tentacles.
dynamics.
it's fine. So yeah, there does seem to be a hand in the center of this room, like kind of reaching up. There also seems to be a chest, what seems to be a pile of scrolls and a couple of books. And then there's also a whole other part of this little underground kind of hideout area.
Well, look at the chest.
You want to look at the chest? Alrighty. Do you try to open the chest?
Want me to check to see if it's
Not
trapped?
anymore.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna check the chest to see if it's trapped.
Okay.
I don't know where it is.
It's right here. It's got a skull on top of it.
Skull emoji.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Wait, holy shit, who rolled 100?
Hunter.
Fucking Hunter.
Yeah, buddy.
No, you're fine. Yeah, there's no traps on it. It is locked though.
Go Gadget hit it hard.
You also have your rogue right next to you.
Yeah.
No, I don't
want
want to ask a tentacle fucker for help.
The-
If you'll just let me. Where are my thieves' tools? Pick a lock. What is the DC on this thing? It's just a straight dex check, right?
yeah, you
Well, they-
should also just be able to click on the dexterity thieves.
Yeah.
19? Yeah, that unlocks it. Open.
Clickety clackety.
All right,
Open
you
chest.
notice as there seems to be a pile of books. And yeah, there just seems to be a pile of books. There also seems to be some maps, some schematics for places. What looks like to be like a very rich upper class looking houses. Schematics and the like.
We could use these for later. Are there any schematics for like the sewer that we're currently in, or?
You can certainly give me an investigation in there.
Okay. Hold on. I think I have a magical doodad that might help with this.
You might have a surprise tool that will help you later.
I can use my exploit die and add it to my roll.
Okay.
Let's give you that investigation.
Certainly. 14,
And I think my
alright.
and then my exploit die is a D. I think a D10 at this level, right, or 12.
Give me 1 second. Your alternate rogue. Yes, your what? Your level, what level rogue are you?
I'm a level 11 rogue right now.
Level 11, you have 1d8.
1d8. So 20.
20? Certainly. Yeah, you notice that there's some neat. There does seem to be less schematics, but like a map of down here.
Okay, perfect. We can use this.
You also see as like it's annotated with what you can assume to be that large room that you guys could have like crawled over the pipe to get to. It says spiders bad, don't go in there, and then in the center it's just like leads deeper under the city. It also says on the far side from where you guys are, kind of back the way you guys came, that there is like a little alchemy lab. And then it also has kind of showing the rest of the map that you're able to go back into the pipes and then get through, and it'll lead you towards what is like underlined towards the end of this section of the map, like don't go in there, like forbidden cistern, like don't go in there, bad things, not good there, you know, just completely underlined a lot.
It stands to be reasoned that this is where our Frogamoth is probably at. I sure hope Corin and Derek haven't run into the spiders.
I think they're smart enough to handle themselves.
To avoid the spiders, or to deal with the spiders in case they run into them?
Deal with them.
Yeah. No offense to the either of them. I'm not sure if there's a brain cell between them. I know the coal is coming from inside the house, so don't say anything. Why do you think I follow Thay around? Also, he's pretty.
Wait a second.
you.
If you're following Thay and Thay's following you, who's leading the party?
Oh shit!
We just end up walking in circles.
We're
did
just
we get
ditzing
anywhere?
around.
What's the hand looking like? Look at this hand.
Yeah, what's the deal with the hand?
Is it a...
It looks like a human's hand that has been taxidermied to hold something. What it once held, who fucking knows? It's just kind of like an
would we
empty
be able
hand.
to tell, or is it just kind of like just
It's just a
straight
hand.
out?
Like this.
Taxidermy to hold an orb.
Is this guy holding anything other than the mug?
No. He's just holding the mug.
Can I put the mug in the hand and see if it fits?
Yeah. You put the mug in the hand and it fits. It holds a mug.
Do you still think they're cute now? They taxidermied a human hand to hold their beer, which is a genius use of extra body parts, but
I mean, I
Also-
feel like the hand's been around for a lot longer than these things have been, but
how can you be sure of that?
what? Okay, what use would these creatures have for couches and tables and chairs and?
They float.
Gestures to the one that's sleeping.
The one that's dead now.
Yeah.
Forever sleeping. Look, that's what I'm saying. It's, you know what? Forget about it. You sure this thing is meant for holding a mug? Because I feel like it's meant to hold something. Maybe not the mug, but
You're
is it
such
like
a
is it like
hater.
what's the word I'm looking for? Is it like, can you manipulate it like a fucking
You want to
thing,
touch
or-
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to touch it. You can manipulate the way the hands are, like the way the hands oriented.
Oh,
You definitely
Maybe-
hear the
maybe not
sounds
the-
of cracking, just as these
Oh,
droids
okay,
haven't
so-
moved in ages.
I think you're breaking it, Bong.
No, I think
What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's just a little. I just don't think it's particularly resourceful to be using a human hand as a coaster. Don't you think?
Sabrina, can you please stop with the squeaky toy?
Now let's look around the room, see if there's anything else that's worth taking.
Put the mug off.
Okay.
Yeah, put the mug to the side. Can I like put the skull in there and see if anything happens?
Nothing happens.
There's got to be something of use in here.
Does it lift off the ground?
Yeah, you can lift it. You can lift it up.
And there's nothing under it?
There's nothing under it, no.
Oh, what do we have here?
As you open up that door, give me dexterity saving throw.
Oh fuck! What do we have here? Oh,
yeah.
no!
Oh no.
All right, so you will be taking half damage.
The fucking explosion.
Uh, 37 points of fire damage as just a wave of fire comes from the far end of the room, just whoosh.
Ouch!
You're able to cut that in half because you did succeed.
Where did you go?
You see as there was a flash of light over on this side.
Are you okay?
Fern?
Ow!
Is Fern still have eyebrows?
Hey,
Is Fern still have
there's-
eyebrows?
Fern does not have eyebrows now.
Oh. Hey, so there's no traps in there, by the way. I still have waxing strips. Don't push it.
Corin
Overkill.
and Zarek, I would say that you guys probably, I mean, you guys know where they were last, to be honest with you. So I don't know if you guys would go that way, if you guys would continue going a different way. Just tell me which way you plan on going, and then I can tell you whether or not you come across them or not.
What do you think? Should we go back to where we left them, or should we
Do I
just continue
happen
where
to
we're
get a
going?
scent from either direction?
Roll it. It's gonna be hard. The DC's gonna be really high though.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm just asking on the off chance. Corin gives the air a whiff. It's his immediate instinct.
Not in this area. You can't get anything. But, I mean, like I said, you would remember the general area that they were last in, that you
Right.
know of.
All the way back in the other direction.
Yep.
So try going through the pipes and seeing which way that takes us, or just go back all the way around?
You do see that there is another entrance to the pipes right here.
I'll take that going into the pipes.
It's Corin. Yeah, Corin just opens up the door. Yeah, you open it. It opens. No problem.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hey, buddy. Following
Forward or
you.
left?
Now that I'm inside the pipe, do I get any different smells?
You can certainly roll. It smells like clean water. Much better than out there.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Every 6 seconds, you'll be able to move your full walking speed, or if you're running from this point forward, you know, you can,
Yeah.
like, I can ping in a direction. Give me a perception with that nose of yours if you're trying to sniff them out.
Always.
This door is still open, right? It was
Yeah,
left
it's still open.
Okay.
They didn't say they closed it. So,
No, we didn't close anything behind us.
yeah, you know that they went north area. If you keep following, you'll you know, out of the pipe. And you can go through the pipe. Okay, cool. If you follow, you know, the doors, you'll figure it out eventually. And then we'll slide on back over to the 3 over here. Do you go back into the room?
So what do you want to check for traps first?
I'll do it.
You sure you don't?
Are you going right into the room?
No, I just don't want to put my token directly on someone else's.
Okay. There we go.
You sure you don't want me to do it?
You notice that there is a pressure plate on the floor.
Point it out. Could you take care of that? Pressure.
Would I be able to take care of it?
Yeah, it's a trap.
Okay. Dex or
You could use your thieves' tools.
okay.
Yeah, you disable it as you, like, kind of pop up the plate. You see that there's, like, a spring that compresses and whatnot, and you can just, like, pop up the plate, take out the spring, put the plate down. You know, nothing goes off.
All right, we should be fine now. I've gone this long without my eyebrows, so it's all right if, and I'm just gonna step in.
You step in, and you're fine. So far.
Oh. What do you mean?
Exactly
What can we see from like the threshold of the room?
You can see a pile of gold and 3 chests.
Faye, would you like to come in alongside me? And I'm gonna scooch off to the side.
I will take a peek at the rest of the room.
Alrighty, there is gold just vibing there. On the ground seems to be
Good for it. I'm checking everything for traps first.
certainly. You will definitely notice that for this half of the room, like the half closest to you, like none of the you haven't checked any of the chests because the chests require their own checks. But like the rest of the room seems to be relatively unarmed. So.
Well, time to check the chests.
Certainly. For all chests, if you want to have a higher DC, you could just check all chests at the same time.
Or I can just do them all. I can just do 3 rolls.
Or yes, you can do them individually for lower DCs.
Do I get advantage if Bong helps?
Certainly.
All right.
Okay, 20. First chest is unarmed. Second chest is unarmed. Third chest is, you are pretty sure, unarmed.
Did you do?
Which one's the
did you
third one?
check
That
each
one?
chest for
Farthest one.
traps?
Yes, each chest.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm pretty sure all 3 are not trapped. But the one that I'm least certain of, I can open.
Alrighty.
Are any of them locked?
Could I just like ready, like to like? Can I just like get ready to like grab him and like pull him back by his scruff in case the trap is in fact trapped?
If it is a dexterity check, you will have advantage on it because you're trying to pull him out of the way.
All right, I'm gonna open that one, the far one.
The far one. All right, you got to open it and give me a dexterity saving throw at advantage.
Woo.
As
Me,
you
right?
see, not you, just
Not me.
as you see this sort of spray of acid just as it goes out, you will be taking half damage.
About when that happens. Oh, Bart!
So half a 19, and we'll just round it to 10.
Oh, hi.
Fern gets a hug as I bang my head through the door to see them get sprayed with acid.
Does they have eyebrows?
They roll me a d100. We'll see if you have eyebrows.
What? Why do I not get to roll a D100 for
because you
eyebrows?
torture Bong because of his eyebrows.
Oh, I got bribed. I was bribed.
I take 6 damage.
Alrighty.
I'm pretty sure with a 6 damage taken, I still have eyebrows.
I'm gonna be inclined to agree, so you have advantage on your d100.
Fern, look, I found,
It could be the
Okay,
one
I'm just
spot
doing
it got
this.
you. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
So, what
Oh,
did we
that's a very
miss?
familiar predicament, isn't it, Faye?
Very.
I found shinies.
We
Oh,
also
you
found
too?
shinies.
I hold up
Oh,
the
wait.
6-inch by 6-inch by 6-inch cube.
I actually take 5 damage, sorry, not
It's okay.
6. Because
You-
the 2d6 is
Wait.
for
What's reduced?
damage.
Acid.
Do you guys find what we came here to look for?
No
Oh,
Frogamoth yet, but take a look.
And you see that there's a map of the place. Looks like there's a little alchemy spot on the far side. Like on the other side of the pipes where you guys first came in at, if you were able to get out in that section. Besides going all the way up, there's a little alchemy lab over there.
Okay.
Since I know I've probably read a pretty good amount of maps now to get here from where I was, can I accurately tell on the map where that section was we turned away from with the more than a normal amount of glowing mushrooms and mutated?
Yeah, it's actually, from what you can kind of guess, It looks like it is the other side of, the other side of the wall that you guys are closest to right now.
I just drop one of my claws at that on the part of the map and look in that direction. It should be right over there, but they said more mutated thingies and strange mushrooms. There was very many of them over there.
Two-headed fish. Yeah.
Two-headed fish. Did not eat.
Gotcha. Let's finish looking through this first.
All right. The amount of gold that is there is roughly about 267 gold. In that pile on the ground, and then in that chest that just spit acid at you, what seems to be in there is, if you're willing to roll me 1d9 again, I would really appreciate it. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It seems to be this weird, seems to be this very weird colored potion in there. It has a peach color. And if you were to kind of open the bottle, it smells like peaches.
Oh, the game is paused, by the way.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it smells like peaches.
How much gold did you say?
267. Mysterious potion that smells like peaches.
Yep. Alright, well, the other chests should be free to open if you two want to open them.
Are you alright, dear?
Oh, I'm fine.
Still eyebrows.
Wiggles them.
I'll have to purchase another disguise kit so I can draw on my eyebrows from now on.
They'll grow back soon enough.
Though Bong might want revenge. Bong, would you like to pick which chest you open?
I'll open this one, I suppose.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
What?
Alrighty. You open up this chest. There seems to be a baggie in there, a little coin purse. Looks like it's about filled with 100 gold. And also, roll me 1d9, please. Alrighty. There
How much
seems
gold was it again?
100.
100 gold.
Yeah, I was right. Let's go.
You see, as there seems to be these two little throwing needles that seem to have this weird golden magical looking thread that links the two.
I did pick up the gold that was on the ground and put it in the backpack of holding.
Gotcha.
I have
So
it
are they-
written as its own thing.
Okay.
So we can keep track of it separately.
So are they like nunchucks, or are they just like?
They're throwing darts with little golden threads between the two of them.
Oh, these could be useful.
See?
Could be. You're trying to give someone a snitch some stitches.
Mm-hmm.
I will open the one in front of me.
Alrighty.
trapped.
61 plus
Gummy worm.
95 electrum. So 1 second. Sabrina, you're the one that came up here. You know I do this.
But mother, I love you.
So 152 electrum.
Sweet.
Well, damn.
And then
How much? 152?
yep. And then roll me one. Roll me a d100 just to see how many extra things might be in this chest. Okay.
10.
All right. So that is one other thing in this chest. Roll me 1d. Roll me 1d9, please. Alrighty. It looks like you have a potion here that has it's got like a tomato red color in it. And yeah, that's what you got for this
Let me
potion.
sniff it.
You're gonna sniff it.
gonna sniff
It smells like tomatoes. Also smells like a carrot. There's a bit of carrot smell in it, so it's like tomato juice and carrot juice.
Ugh.
You can also, as you're looking at it more, you kind of like shake it around. You can see what seems to be a saber tooth, like a saber tooth from a saber tooth cat. And
Does anybody want this potion? I have no care for tomatoes.
You sure you didn't just find a vial of soup?
Oh, there's a claw in here. Or a tooth. I'll take the tooth.
I
Of
have
all
a feeling
things-
the tooth is part of the potion.
Well, somebody want a potion with a cat tooth in it?
I'm good. Nope. Oh, thank you.
Alright, well, if nobody wants it, I will be chucking it at the back of one of your heads.
Don't do that.
Corin?
At least I answered.
Huh?
You want a potion with a cat tooth in it?
No.
I can hold on to it if you don't want it.
Here you go.
I would
we
like
can-
somebody's opinion on this, though.
It's a box.
We went through a lot to get it.
Was it spiders, perchance?
Fucked up spiders.
See, I
They're
would
dead
told
now.
you they were smart enough to handle themselves.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was a good time.
Did you actually have a good time, though?
I had fun.
Zarek is giving Bong the dust there.
Lover's spot. Well, we did. I think we figured out where we're meant to go. There's a off-limit cistern. I don't remember what it was called on the map.
Forbidden.
Mrs. Corvine did mention the a lost cistern, so
Forbidden
the spot-
cistern.
so I'm
Probably
sure
where we
that's where
have
we're
to go.
supposed to go.
Agreed.
Probably.
Probably.
Everybody down for a little splunking?
Let's go.
Would you guys like to have a short rest here, or would you guys like to just keep going?
Probably a good idea for
Yeah.
people that took damage. I am
Snack
fine.
break. Yep.
I can do tiny hut.
Certainly. Alright, well, in here you guys would notice that there is plenty of dried food that looks like it hasn't been too touched with, besides whatever the floating beak boys were doing, eating and whatnot and drinking. There's still plenty of alcohol and the like.
Nope.
But yeah, so you guys take a rest. How long are you resting for?
Just short rest time if everyone has their spells.
Okay, so 1 to 4 hours, up to you.
I would prefer not to stay down here too long.
You go inside the hut, you won't smell anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
I suppose we're all good in here.
Alrighty. You guys take your short rest. Everybody hit the short rest button. Make sure you get them. You know. Some of y'all get shit back on short rests.
Oh shit! I did not mean to hit that.
Woo!
What the fuck?
I did
Oh,
not
yeah,
feel my
they
head
did you.
dying.
They got you good, didn't they?
Yeah, they were fucking them up. Same with Corin. Corin got hurt pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Most of Corin's damage was self-inflicted, though, wasn't it?
No,
Well,
no.
no, it's stored.
Oh, right. The
damage.
way the way your ability works.
It's delayed damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You know, you guys take your little 2-hour break. You guys get ready, and do you guys follow the map?
Yep.
Certainly. Alright, I'm gonna group you guys up then to make this easy so I can move you all together.
Oh, I'll say, as we're walking around, Zarek will just go like, so what'd you guys run into?
Not Kenku.
No.
I'm sorry, what?
Bird brains.
Like,
Brains with beaks.
brains with beaks
In tentacles.
Yes.
and tentacles.
Yes.
Did you guys want to check out the alchemy lab whatsoever before you guys left?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if they
Poke our
have
heads in real quick.
potions.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm gonna need one person roll me 2d4 please to see how many potions are in there. But we'll just move you guys down all the way through.
Oh, you got. Ignore me.
Oh yeah, we'll take the 8.
Hey, don't even. I was never here.
Alright. So 8 potions. You guys open up the door. You guys are here. It is a little laboratory. As you can see, there seems to be these 2 large vats. Inside the vats, there's a weird green liquid that just is still bubbling, even though it doesn't seem like there's any heat.
Acid. Hey,
They're all-
Bong!
Yes.
Would you like to jump in there? Get a little wax.
I don't think
Into
that's a
the
good idea.
acid?
I don't think that's a good idea.
That's a joke. Calm down.
That's not a very funny joke, just so you know. Can I look around to see if there are like tongs or something?
Yeah, there's
Little
tongs.
grabbers.
I say there's tongs on the bookshelf.
Use the tongs and just
The metal goes in there and it comes out and it doesn't seem to be getting eaten away. Alright. So, you guys would notice over on the bookshelf there seems to be 8 different potions. Also, you would notice that there seems to be an autopsy table with what seems to be whatever, like a wrapped up person that was wrapped up by the spiders. If this, you know, a couple of you guys might be able to put together some type of thought process behind it that were there at the spider place. I don't know. Up to you on what you want to think.
I'm not touching that. I am not touching that.
You also
Absolutely not.
notice in the other room, there seems to be a little work table that has various bits of dissecting tools and the like. And then it looks as if there is a spot where, if it was turned on, maybe like electricity might arc too.
Don't mess with that.
Do you grab the potions?
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, you're gonna have a couple different potions. I need you to roll me a d9 so I know which one is being left out.
Oh! Sorry, I looked up the conversion of electrum to gold and I did not realize that was how much. 5.
5? Alright, so the 5th one is not in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That one isn't in there, so you'll notice that these potions have like little like content tables. So I will be. I'm gonna post them individually into the D&D chat. These things are silly little things, so we will.
I can drag them into my inventory.
They're
D&D
in
chat.
the actual. Because they're yeah. Boop. Text. Boop.
Whoa.
Has a crimson.
Undeniable urge to become a masked vigilante.
Yep.
Vomit. A lot.
Arm hair grows thicker. Yep.
Hey,
Cotton
Bong!
mouth. Yep.
Bong! Here,
What?
potion for you.
What's in the potion? What does it do?
Perfect aim.
It gives you, like, sparky fingers.
Perfect aim? And sparky fingers?
You can.
Yeah, there you go.
You can just read the
Right.
contents. It is all in common.
I'm
I am just
covered
saying it
in-
right now. If someone drinks Donovan's brew, we are not RPing that side effect.
Yeah, it's valid.
No.
I just want you to know my passive insight is 22. I know you're full of shit, Bert.
I'm telling you, it gives you sparky fingers. Like, just drink it.
I read the label. I just
What? You're already quite hairy. I wanted to see how far we can push it.
you're
He can do a werebear. What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. I
Third
want to
hand
see.
grows from your chest.
I love how you
Yeah,
sorry, what?
acknowledge the hairiness of my being, and yet deny me my hair on my visage.
And what? I'm just a fae.
I
Your
don't
Honor,
even know
I'm
what
just a
some of
fae.
these mean.
Which ones?
Learn the secrets of anatomy. Perfect aim. Sense ally within 1 mile.
so
Did you
perfect-
throw these in Chat GPT?
No, I grabbed them off of a item generation website.
So yeah, AI.
Probably.
That makes sense.
Um.
Psychic awareness. Yep.
Yeah, also, like, all of the descriptions for the tones are come. So last time
Has
one
a
day,
black. Has
yeah.
a platinum. Has a crimson.
Yeah.
Has a apricot.
It's okay. Anyways, so with the perfect aim, it gives you advantage on ranged attacks.
Does anybody do ranged attacks besides me?
I can throw stuff.
think we
I
have
used to,
Go
but then I
ahead,
broke my
people.
bow and arrow. Or I broke my bow.
I don't know if that counts as ranged attacks.
No.
You don't- No, I'm
Yeah,
not
that was-
talking
Oh, you
to
broke
you.
your bow.
Throwing things is ranged attacks.
Great. Well, we can divvy these up. We can sort them by later.
I
but
don't
we can
want
sort
any of them.
Yeah, we can sort them by shit of things that we can sell and
You won't
things that
understand
might
what we're
be
looking
useful.
at.
Potions, bottles, vials, liquid.
Drafts.
They smell funny.
They do smell
Drinky
funny.
bobinkies.
A vast majority of them have bad side effects.
We could probably just sell them.
Is this
For
happening
sure.
during our short rest?
No.
No,
This is right after.
Right after you guys kind of walked over there, and you're like, "All right, well, I guess we're gonna go do this now."
We should probably
Just-
get a big loan though.
Yeah, just keep track of these, and then we'll deal with this later.
We'll
As I
save these
kind
for
of
later.
pocket the book that has the descriptions.
It
noticed.
wasn't a book, but it was
Maybe.
definitely like on the bottles themselves.
On the bottle itself. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a little contents table.
Where are we on your screen setup, Bailey?
Down at the bottom.
Are you looking at us right now?
Yeah.
Whenever you look that way, your mic gets real quiet.
Hmm.
That was not on the expected list of noises.
Here, if I put this here, is that better?
I don't know. Turn the way towards the screen. No, the other one.
Look at us.
Hello?
Start talking.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Is
Yeah,
it
fine.
better?
Yeah.
It's
Is
better?
this fine?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
I just
no,
started
the
noticing every
mic's a
time you
little
looked
sensitive.
over, it got real quiet. I was just like, what?
It also depends on how far I look, because, like, most people are right here, and then you and Freya are over here, Hunter.
Yeah, that's where it got quiet when you looked at the full to the whatever.
Yeah, when I
direction
look
that is
all
to
the
your
way over
right.
to you and Freya,
We special.
just like Simon's here, Max is here, Jimmy's here, you're over here, and Freya's right here. Like, here.
We special.
There you go. You can fuck with the people.
It goes on forever. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Oh, it's so rough.
We just figured out how to get in the Matrix.
Who would have thought?
Yep.
All of us together are now stuck in my D&D world. That would be actually atrocious.
Oh, yeah.
No, sign me the fuck up.
I
You
mean,
tell me I
I
get to enter your world as my character?
get the jawline in real life. Hell yeah, let's do this.
You telling me
I
I
don't
get
know,
to
guys.
give up this fucking monotonous ass life I live and go live here?
I don't know, guys. I kind of like my eyebrows.
You
I
get a
don't-
good
you know
look
what?
there.
I'll
Eyebrows when I
fucking
see you
take it.
again, Simon.
There's shit better than Rogaine in this world, bro. You'll be fine.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, you did kind of grow all that shit back. You just have it all waxed
Yeah.
again.
I mean, didn't he grow it back after turning into a werebear? So doesn't he have? Is he eyebrowed again?
Door?
Yeah.
Didn't you just wax my shit?
No.
One.
You didn't even have the decency to wax both.
I'm kidding. It's like a little like some of the weird wispy shits at the end.
All right, so dear friends, this is around the normal time that we stop for the evening. We can keep going to just before the fight, and then we can stop there. Or
Is
we
there
can
anything pertinent between here and that fight?
just small little interesting encounters, possibly more items, stuff like that, but there are a couple more rooms.
I'm a completionist or an explorist, whatever you want to say. I like seeing every square inch of the available map. That's just me, though. And my character probably wouldn't necessarily do that. Corn at this point wants to just do whatever we're supposed to do down here and get out because this place
Is
is
stinky.
physically assaulting his nose.
Well, you guys do kind of have the cheat sheet right now to get to the Forbidden Cistern, so
That's why I said above the table, just so everybody else could input
I
their
mean,
thoughts.
I don't really want to leave items behind.
Yeah,
That's
I like
Yeah.
I like the items.
Yeah.
I can't lie. Corey might not understand what the item does, but it's shiny.
gotcha. In which case, um,
I'm okay pausing now if people want to do that and continue off next week.
yeah, that'd
Yeah,
probably
we can
be
pause and
easiest.
continue next week.
I figured you'd have to like go and spend time with your partner. So
Yeah.
So, I guess that's where we're going to be leaving off this session. Thank you, everybody who's come to join us. Very interesting having the party split there and go through two different encounters. Did I indeed have to, on the fly, change them? Maybe just a little bit, but that's okay. Because I enjoy this either way. Thank you all for
Improv.
coming and enjoying and playing with us. And remember, if you're feeling like you want to isekai yourself into another world, just remember that we don't know that that works for sure. So let's not do that. I'd much rather us try to make this world into the isekai that we want it to be. But if you are feeling like it's just a bit too much and there's too much going on and you need to talk to somebody, down in the description below, you can go down there, click on the wiki link. It will bring you to a page that has all of the different numbers for anywhere you could be in the world, with the different people that should be able to help. Their job is to help you through this. Sometimes they don't do it. Sometimes they do it too well. At the end of the day, just please be safe and happy Pride, everybody. Much love.
Love you.
Be safe. We'll see you next Sunday, as long as we're all able to make
Bye.
it. Bye.